How many of you worship a saint or into your culture's religion? Well, my culture, worshiping a saint has been a big factor since I was born. This is the saint from my parents' town in Mexico. His name is El Señor del Monte, and the people from the town worship him a lot. As a Catholic, we worship many saints, but in my culture, we worship him more because he's the town's main saint. I've been introduced to him since I was young, so he has been a part of my life since I was little. And I wear this necklace of him every day because it brings comfort to me and like a feeling of safety. Worshipping a saint can enable people to become more involved with religion and certain cultural beliefs. First, I'm going to talk about the tradition my culture does to worship the saint every year. And second, I will talk about the positive influence it has brought to my life. Every year, around the third Sunday of January, there is a celebration in Mexico where the people from the town take the saint off his altar in the church and join into a parade and walk around through the entire town. And throughout the parade, the people are singing and praying the entire way. And there is a tradition where the people who want their prayers answered or have had their prayers answered walk on their knees throughout the parade. After the parade, the people return him back to his altar, and the mass begins in his honor. After the mass, the people can go to the center of the town where there is games, food, music, rides, and live music. For the people who can't make it to Mexico, there is a celebration here in Los Angeles in a church where they do a smaller version of it. They have a small parade too where they also walk through the streets. They also have people dressed in Aztec clothing who do a traditional dance. And after the parade, they go to the church and they begin the mass. After the mass, the people hang out and can catch up with their family and friends. And there's also a banda playing. And the saint has brought a positive influence to my life. I wasn't so thrilled about being into my culture's religion, but I took the time to get to know a little bit more about it, and it actually brought me closer to my family. When I turned 15, I had my quinceañera in Mexico, and in my family we received our Señor del Monte necklace, which is this one. And this necklace actually brings me a lot of comfort and a feeling of safety. There was a period where I didn't wear it, and I felt really weird without it, but I started wearing it again, and now I wear it every day. The reason why I identify with this culture is because generations of my family have lived in this town and have been introduced to it since they were younger. And the people from the town want to keep this tradition going, so they pass it down to people to keep our culture alive. Personally, I have been to Mexico since I was little, and I have been part of this celebration, and it's a lot of fun. I haven't been able to go lately, so I've just been going to LA. I actually went this Sunday, and it's a lot of fun. You see a lot of people from the town, and you just catch up. Today I explained to you a part of my culture, and that worshiping the saint can enable people to become closer to their loved ones with their religion and their cultural beliefs. I shared my pueblo's traditions and how it has brought me an influence. And being religious has never really been a big factor for me, but I actually took the time to learn more about it, and it actually brought me closer to my loved ones. It's been a very memorable. I've had many memorable moments with this celebration, and having a belief in my traditional culture has enabled me to become closer to my loved ones, more involved in my culture, and I'm glad that this thing is